All right, fans are sounding off now about the decision to retain head Jaguars coach Doug Marrone and the general manager Dave Caldwell. After a pretty disappointing 6-10 season, the owner, Shad Khan, says he's willing to give them another year. News4 Jax reporter Scott Johnson joining us live from TIAA Bank Field, where the team held a news conference this afternoon. Scott?
Tarek, this news conference came 1 year after Shad Khan demanded improvement from his coaching staff. That didn't really happen this year. They went 6-10, and weeks after Tom Coughlin was fired. I talked to a lot of fans here today who thought Doug Marrone and Dave Caldwell should have been fired, but they're still gearing up to support the team next season. As the team was sliding down a midseason losing streak weeks ago, I met up with Michael Gowdy, a season ticket holder for 10 years. He was waffling on 11th season because of such poor performances by the team. He felt Doug Marrone should be fired and was surprised at this morning's news that he's staying with the team.
Just a huge shock. Based on the numbers, the guy really shouldn't be here, but he must have sold Mr. Khan on what he was working on before Mr. Coughlin showed back up.
But now Tom Coughlin is gone, fired earlier this month, and Marrone and Caldwell survive. Despite that, Gowdy has reconsidered and, like Khan, will give coach and GM another year as he sits in section 202. Have you made a decision?
I made a decision because I kind of got back the people that up there in 202, and they said, yeah, we're going to come back as well. So we want to see another winning season, at least. So I'm going to give it another shot.
But this team did succeed and then failed miserably since then.
This lit up the lines on Sports Talk Radio this morning at 1010 XL, where a lot of fans were calling in unhappy, being that Doug Marrone was back. He spoke to the media this afternoon after keeping his job. Marrone says there could be changes with his assistants.
I'm going to go back through the same process of, looking at the staff, seeing what we can do.
And Dave Caldwell says he will now have a more direct line of communication with Shad Khan, being that Tom Coughlin is no longer with the organization, but he did praise Coughlin's contributions to the Jags. We're live downtown outside the stadium. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.